Hey everybody, welcome back to JB Custom Guitars. Today we're going to go through and do the top coat on the neck and the J-Bass body and see how it comes out. So let's get started. To start with, I'm going to start on the headstock of the neck here. To start with, we're going to take some quadruple zero really fine steel wool and just give it a easy little kind of smooth down, get any high spots, any dust, anything like that out of it. Just kind of get that swirling motion going. And then come back and just go with the grain. Make sure everything's nice and smooth and ready for that top coat. Same thing over here. This whole thing nice and smooth, evened up. I can already see it taking some of the high spots where the tint coat had leaked over the sides off. That's good. Make sure to get up in here in these corners. And just remember, as much as all this extra work sucks and everything else, you'll be glad you did it by the end of the project when everything comes out looking like you wanted it to versus having a bunch of stuff screwed up. Plus this kind of scratching up the tint coat with the steel wool, it'll help that top coat stick and seal better. That should be good for us. Take a rag here and make sure to get all the steel fibers off. Don't want any of that in our finish. That looks awesome. Very nice. Alright, set this aside for just a minute. Kind of roll this up. Just had this laid down to catch any steel wool fibers to keep from making quite as much of a mess. Okay. And we'll come back and do the kind of the same thing we've been doing. We'll do the headstock first. That way I can lay it over on this tape side and the headstock's off the... It's not touching anything, it's off the desk and off the workspace. And we've got our top coat right here. I am, this time, instead of doing the coffee filters, just going to use one of these cotton towels I just picked up at Tractor Supply. And move this over some, get a better view maybe. I still have enough of most of my wood tone finishing kit to do a whole nother guitar, since I didn't go real deep on the color on these. Oh, come on. There we go. Just take this, fold it up. Use this corner here to soak up a little top coat and start putting it on. Just gonna swirl it on at first, make sure we get in all those little grooves that we just opened up. Really wish these towels were a little cleaner, a little more lint free, but the instructions do say a secret with this stuff is to put the coats on very lightly, which is annoying because, you know, you want to get it done and cured and be able to try it out, and you're going to need at least 2 coats, and it takes each coat roughly 2 to 3 days to dry and cure. So, like I said, that part does get annoying when you lack patience like I do, but that's one reason I'm doing this, is to try to build some patience. And we just run along the grain again. Making sure we get all the excess. You don't want to have raised spots or anything like that. And there we go. Dab a little more on here and do the back. This top coat is supposed to have, of course, your finishing agents, curing agents, and waxes, and it's supposed to be self-leveling. So you're not supposed to have to worry about having little streaks and stuff from your rag in it. I will say a little bit of this stuff does go a long way. I mean, I hardly used anything out of that, out of this little bottle, and it's pretty well covered the entire neck. Thing about this neck in particular too is it has a rosewood fingerboard. I don't know if I think I have mentioned that, but you want to try to keep all this finish off that rosewood. Rosewood is one of the materials that you don't need to put any of this kind of finishing material on. Basically, with a rosewood fingerboard, you're going to use lemon oil to finish it and, you know, keep it in good shape. Just apply it every once in a while and keep it clean and oiled. And for now, that should do it for the neck. I'm going to let this dry just a little bit sitting here, and then later on today, this afternoon, I will be moving on to the body, and probably, let's see, today's Thursday, Saturday we'll do another coat on both of them, and after that, hopefully they look good and cured up, and we'll be able to put everything together. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.